Last fall, while I was hunting bull elk on the mountains with my family, after about a week of hunting and camping, we had finally harvested our last bull. While I was packing it out, I ran into a patch of phone service, and some interesting text messages started rolling in. My friends had a situation on their hands, and let's just say, they weren't very happy with the circumstances. A couple days ago, a lightning strike had caused a forest fire on the mountain. Now, the fire was far enough away from the cattle that it didn't raise the alarm bells quite yet, but the day I was packing out the bull elk, all that changed, and for reasons you might not expect, so I'll let Corby explain.
Alright, we're with Under the Swell right now. Explain what's going on.
There was a lightning strike and there was a forest fire, and then that sparked the idea in the Forest Service mind that they want to start a fire, so we have to go move our cows out of the pasture so they can start a fire in there. Pretty much.
Since there's already a forest fire in the area, the Forest Service decided to expedite their burn schedule and start another fire, right where 1,000 head of cattle are. And to make matters worse, they gave my friends less than 48 hours to evacuate their cattle before they torched the mountain. So, I rushed home from my hunting trip to help my friends, and this is what happened.
Is there a forest fire up here? No.
You said that 3 times now. Now just settle down. I don't know what HD is. The doctor told me I got 80 of them.
You know your video.
Oh yeah, say something intelligent.
Bunch of idiots.
Lane, you got that on the last hole?
I'm sorry. No.
After meeting up with everybody, we briefly went over the plan and then started riding up the trail.
Dude, this one's actually gonna freaking blow up.
Right.
From here to the top of the mountain, the cattle could be anywhere, so we'll finalize our game plan when we get to the top.
Yeah.
Are they planning on burning like all of this right here?
That's what they're saying.
Hmm.
This whole ridge line.
And that's the pasture your cows are all up ahead of us?
Yeah, we got a bunch of cows in here.
Hey Pimp Daddy, you got anything to say today?
Not yet.
No comment.
Whoa!
I don't know if there's anything in there.
I dare you to find out. We're standing right next to a bomb.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's stuff in there.
Holy
they're
crap!
coming out.
They're good and mad. Those things are worse than a Magnuson twin.
Oh, right there!
Oh, he got you! Boy, he got you!
As we made our way up the trail, we could look out and see some of the nearby ridge lines that the cattle are on.
That bunch of timber, you're really not gonna. There's cattle there, but what are you gonna do about it?
The thick pines are definitely going to give us some trouble today, but that's a problem for later this afternoon.
Oh man. When your meals start to wear out, I'll just dally up to them here and drag them.
Get that pain out of here.
You know, the only
Despite the circumstances, fall colors and ride up the mountain were beautiful, and after 4 miles of riding, we had finally made it to the top.
It looks like the Frenchman's hat. Fit check. Hey, fit check. Show him your mustache. Smile at him. That fedora goes with your mustache. Fit check. This is when you tell him, say, I got my hat from a homeless person.
It's funny to me. It's funny to me because of the fact that they are pissed at this.
Alright, enough goofing off. It's time to get down to business. And Kirk is the man with the plan. The cattle are spread out all along here, so Kirk split us up into small groups and assigned each group to a different ridgeline. As we ride down the ridge, whenever we find cattle, we'll kick them off the top and into the bottom of the canyon. Then, a different group of riders will start from the top of the canyon and work their way down, herding all of the cattle to a rendezvous point. Obviously, this is an oversimplified version of the plan, but I think you get the idea.
Tyler,
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you and Cole
Okay.
over and down Greens Ridge, and just stay fanned out on that ridge. Whatever you guys get, just kind of jump and bring them to us in the bottom.
Okay. Sounds good.
If you find any sheds, they're mine.
I think they're mine.
So, you know where we're going?
No idea.
Which ridge are we talking here?
Greens Ridge. The way I take it, it's the next one over.
Okay.
Let's take a little gander at the map here, shall we?
Yeah.
All I can say is thank goodness for Onyx maps.
Green Hollow, Big Ridge, Greens Ridge.
Onyx is essentially the best way to turn your phone into a GPS, and you don't need any cell reception for it to work. Look, I'm in airplane mode right now, and it pinpoints my exact location. I can also check the map around Greens Ridge for springs, trails, fence lines, and anything else I might need to find the cattle. This is only a fraction of what Onyx can do. So if you want to try it out, I have a discount code for new users. Use code MULE to save 20% on onyxhunt.com. Make sure you purchase your subscription on their website first before downloading the app. Now, back to the video. Gathering over 1,000 cows in 2 days in this stuff is gonna be pretty tough, so yeah, I don't know. Just working my way down the ridge right now and we'll see what we find. The group I was with fanned out and started riding down the ridge, so I took my time searching, zigzagging from one tree patch to another. No cows yet. A lot of old sign of cows through here, but nothing fresh. We'll keep looking. I think there's bound to be something on this ridge. We searched every inch of that ridge, and we didn't find any cattle until we were about 3/4 of the way down. We kicked a few of them into the canyon below us and took the rest of them to a rendezvous point at the pond. Hopefully the other groups had more luck than us, because we're nowhere close to 1,000 head of cattle. What do you say, Cole?
We're the winners. We're the first one here.
As we waited by the pond, some of the other cowboys slowly trickled in, herding small groups of cattle. So we had riders come down this ridge. We'll have some come out of this canyon over here. And more places where you can't see. And then we got some riders down there that we're gonna meet up with. We'll herd ours down to them. And then possibly meet up with a few other herds. While we waited for everybody to catch up, we grabbed a quick snack from the truck.
Good man. Cheers.
Then, something caught our eye that we hadn't seen before, so we decided to investigate. That fire right there looks kind of new. We haven't seen that. Onyx will show you where forest fires are, and this one wasn't marked on the map yet, so that confirmed it was a brand new fire. The Forest Service isn't supposed to start a fire up here for a few more days, so we were curious how it started. Think somebody started it, or it just jumped over here somehow?
There was a Forest Service guy that drove past.
We also wanted to herd our cattle past the fire before it got too big, because it's right in the way of where we need to go. Oh my gosh. And there's the firefighters. In this case, the fire starters.
Weren't they gonna start this like not tomorrow but the next day?
Thought so.
What the heck? If they're starting it now, there is no time to get the cows out.
So we've got cows right here, fires right there. Whoa. Is that wind starting to blow our way? You guys aren't gonna start burning up there yet, are you?
No, I will direct you to the burn boss. He'll know more, but not
Okay.
today as far as I know.
Depending on how much everybody gets burned today, we might burn it tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna have a tough time getting all of our cows out in a day. But we'll do our best. If they burn tomorrow, that means we only have this evening to find everything. So much for the 48 hours they promised us. Almost all of the cowboys have made it to the rendezvous point at the pond, so now it's time to push their cattle past the fire. That road goes right past that fire right there, so.
I'll say it's been a great day. Kept going that way.
By now, the fire is close to the road, but I didn't get a chance to ride past the worst of it because we're splitting up again.
Okay, my keys are mine. Okay.
A few of the cowboys will stay with the main herd and push the cattle 4 miles down the road. The rest of us will look for more cattle in this area directly above the fire.
Alright, we got cows up in this draw.
If I had to guess, I'd say about half the herd's still missing, so we've got a lot of beef to find in the next few hours.
Well, it looks like this trail's been used quite a bit. Should be something up here. Oh, I see cattle.
So far, we've found about 15 head, and I'm pretty sure there's more on top, so we'll try to work our way up there, but it's pretty dang steep.
Man, this thing is straight up. Wow. Looks like they're getting to a little better place, maybe.
We made it up this far. My saddle's gonna.
What, did Wyatt say we were going the wrong way or something? Hey, 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 hey.
Pull your pocket knife out, just cut them off.
I should, huh? Hey, cows, hey! All right, we made it to the top. Now we gotta look for more cows.
We spotted a cow clear off in the distance, so there's only one way to decide who's gonna go get it.
What are you trying to do? Oh, you cheated! You gotta go get it. No, I won because
The one clear across
you're
the
really
road.
gonna make your girl go get it.
I thought you were.
Cole.
Aaron, I'll go get it. Some help.
Look at those majestic beef walking up on the ridge line. Currently at the moment, I'm all alone with the herd. Wyatt took off after a cow. Cole took off after his girl. Anyways, I'll just hold them up right here for a minute, let everybody catch up, and then we'll take them out of the fire zone. That one they just started is getting pretty big. You can see all the smoke coming up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that fire clear off in the distance is the one that was started by lightning. This one might have been started today, maybe started by lightning, not sure. But this is the one they for sure started today. Now that I think about it, that one was probably started today as well. Wyatt eventually met up with me, and we started herding the cows towards safety.
Hey! Hey! Dude, there's fires everywhere. Look at them go, boys! The rest of the herd is clear up in front of us.
The cattle will be safe about 3 miles down the road, and that's where we plan on meeting up with the main herd. That fire looks small now, but man, it's gonna be big here in the next few weeks. So Wyatt just went back. He's gonna go get the truck. I'm gonna keep following the cattle herd until I catch up with everybody else. It looks like they're about a mile in front of me.
Hey, can I get a Mountain Dew?
No way.
Cheers.
Cheers. Gotta do it the right way. Juicy.
By the time I caught up to the other herd, they had already made it past the gate, and the cattle should be safe here. So now the question is, did we find them all? And I won't know the answer to that question until we pick up some of the other guys who are still missing. So let's head down the road and see where they're at.
Honky honky honk.
Zane, can you hear us? If you're asleep by the tree, we are going to drive past you. I hope you are close to the road because we are lost as you are. Zane!
Hey, if you didn't hear
Oh, he woke up! You and Michelle still alive? We're right above the cattle guard. Okay, we'll be there in a few minutes.
Find any cows, Pimp Daddy?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, did you see those fires over there?
Yeah, kind of
No
crazy.
way. I
Yeah.
didn't see them.
Why not? Are you
I
blind?
have one bad eye.
I got curb stomped by a horse.
Gosh dang it, Bobby.
What's wrong there? Oh,
She's a bit tired. Cowboy tip of the day. Don't warm your horse up too much.
So, how did we do? Well, after talking to everybody, it sounds like we gathered about 3/4 of the herd, which isn't great, but that's the best we could do on short notice in such a large area. Originally, we had plans to ride the next day, but by then, it was too late. The fire was too big. I'd like to think that the cattle that were left behind were smart enough to run away, but you just never know. I called Corby a few months later and asked if he thought all of the cattle made it out, and this is what he had to say.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I do know a lot of people had some cows missing that year, but like we don't have a bull that came home, and I don't know if it's because he disappeared then or in the fire, or if it's disappeared somewhere else. I just couldn't tell you, but it was definitely crazy.
we're in mule country now, boys. Let's go.
That was probably one of the nastiest trails I've ever been on.